Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Keith One-Time Thurman is in the works for October in a Golden Boy Promotions, Premier Boxing Champions co-promoted event. Also on the card is a clash between light welterweights Arnold Barboza Jr. and Frank Martin. The fight that fans will be eager to see is former unified welterweight champion Thurman challenging Ortiz Jr. for his WBC interim junior middleweight title. This isn't the fight that Thurman would have preferred. He's been chasing big game, calling out Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Thurman hasn't stayed active enough to get the fights that he wants against those big names, so he has to settle for fighting Virgil Ortiz Jr., which is a nightmarish matchup for him on paper. This would be a brutally difficult fight for even the prime 2016 version of Thurman, but now with him turning 37 in November, it's a near impossible ask. The real test is for old Thurman to make it through training camp without suffering an injury, causing the fight to be canceled. We saw that last year when Keith suffered a bicep injury and had to pull out of his fight against Tim Chu. With just 2 fights in 6 years, it's asking the impossible for Thurman's brittle body to make it through a grueling training camp without suffering some kind of fight postponing or canceling injury. If you're Golden Boy, it would be a good idea to have a good backup fighter that can step in when the injury bug bites Thurman and he pulls out. Tyson Fury has officially confirmed his retirement from boxing, putting to rest speculation about a potential return to the ring following his recent loss to Alexander Usyk. Speaking last Saturday, Fury cited personal reasons, most notably seeing gray in his beard, as a sign it was time to step away for good. The British heavyweight said he had second thoughts about coming back, but ultimately decided to stay retired.
When do we see you back in the ring, by the way?
Never.
Really?
Really. Too old, look at me beard, all grey. Boxing's a young man's game.
So maybe a string of racehorses instead?
Maybe, who knows. Thank you.
Wish you all the best, Tyson.
All the best, thank you guys.
The announcement comes amid mixed reactions from fans, many of whom took to social media to suggest that boxing may be better off without Fury. Critics argue that his reigns as heavyweight champion were underwhelming, marked more by lucrative paydays than a willingness to face top-tier competition. While he did face Alexander Usyk in May, a bout many believed he took due to the massive financial incentives provided by Saudi advisor Turki Al-Sheikh, Fury's overall resume in his second title run has been questioned. During that run, Fury defended his WBC and Ring Magazine titles against Deontay Wilder, Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora, and Usyk. Some observers labeled the competition as subpar, suggesting that Fury carefully navigated his career to avoid high-risk opponents. Critics also claimed the Usyk fight was seen by Fury's camp as a manageable challenge due to his size advantage, a miscalculation that ultimately cost him. Fury's most notable victory remains his 2015 upset win over 39-year-old Vladimir Klitschko, which earned him the IBF, WBA, IBO, and ring titles. However, he never defended those belts, instead stepping away from the sport and ballooning to nearly 400 pounds. He returned in 2018, facing a series of modest opponents before capturing the WBC title from Deontay Wilder in 2020. Though many fans celebrated Fury's victories over Wilder, critics note that Wilder's own championship legacy was built on defenses against largely unproven contenders after winning the WBC title from Bermane Stiverne. With Fury now retired, questions remain about how history will judge his career. Was he a generational talent who never fully realized his potential, or a clever businessman who cashed in while avoiding the sport's toughest challenges?